Hi, this is Cheryl, and I'm gonna do a reading. I was just listening to some music. It's 1:35 in the morning, and the first deck I'm gonna pull from is A Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a really cool box. It's like a coffin. It's really cool. I cleansed the deck. I did a couple lives today, and that was fun. But I'm just gonna do a regular video. Trying to get used to the midnight schedule. So I slept today, and I'm gonna try staying up all night. Get used. I like midnight, so I don't think I'll have any problem. Okay, I got a card. And I didn't put any intentions into the cards. We'll just see what comes out. A couple cards in reverse. That's enough cards. Okay. We got the 10 of Candles, the 4 of Potions, Queen of Presents, the 3 of Needles, and those last 3 are in reverse, and King of Candles, the 7 of Presents, and Strength in the reverse. Of Candles. Sometimes big responsibilities come with big accomplishments. You're succeeding, and that's great. However, this means it's time to work even harder. If you're feeling burdened or overwhelmed, embrace a leadership role and assign some of your workload to others. You don't have to do it all yourself. Okay. Let's see if there's any other. There's a King of Candles, so I'm going to read that one next. And that's an upright. The King of Candles is a capable, celebrated leader who focuses on the big picture. Like the Pumpkin King himself, he's a visionary with a knack for bringing people together and inspiring them to work toward a common goal. Okay. Next we'll do, let's see, Presents. Okay. The 7 of Presents. Actually, the Queen of Presents is first, so we'll do that. It's in the reverse. The Queen of Presents has difficulty finding the balance between work and home. She feels pulled between the two and is unable to give either her full focus. Reevaluate what's really important to you and adjust your schedule accordingly to avoid frustration and burnout. Okay. 7 of Presents. And that's an upright. The 7 of Presents reminds you to keep your long-term goals in mind. You have a long path ahead of you and are working hard to set yourself up for success. Careful planning now will lead to big rewards later. Okay, next we'll do, let's see what's next. Needles. Okay. The 3 of Needles in reverse. Three of Needles reversed symbolizes coming to terms with the past. It's time to pluck the needles out of your heart and let it heal. Nurse your wounds and go forward. Okay. Potions. The 4 potions. Okay. It's in the reverse. Introspection can be really positive, but make sure to stay connected to the world around you. Take a moment alone, check in with yourself, and gather your thoughts, then move back into being social. Isolation will do more harm than good, so it's not good to be isolated. Okay. Strength in reverse. The Strength card represents bravery, courage, compassion, and gentle, nurturing leadership. Our incarnation of this card is the bee moth, who is often seen using his great strength to help out around the Halloween town. Reverse. If you're feeling powerless, remember it's never too late to start over and live the life you envision. Regain control of your destiny by believing in yourself. You're far more powerful than you think. And that is the reading from the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, and that was a really good reading. Okay. And since we're doing that, it's kind of a Halloweenish theme, I guess. And I'm going to pull from the Halloween Oracle. And this is a really cool deck, too. It's not Halloween, but Halloween is my favorite holiday, so love to dress up. Okay, we got Skeleton, Strength, the Lamp, Remembrance, and Forgiveness, Reducing Burden. So we'll do Skeleton first. Should the Skeleton card bring itself to your attention, dare to show strength and vulnerability if that's what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, or embarrassment are hefty burdens that need not be carried through the darkest of nights. There is incredible strength in showing vulnerability. It can often be the bravest course of action and the most frightening. More often than not, it's a powerful catalyst for personal growth, even though we may not be able to perceive it at that time. By showing our true selves and displaying some balanced vulnerability, we can seek and receive greater understanding from others. By admitting that we are wrong or that we don't have the solution when we are expected to, we leave more room to turn things around faster. By asking for help and support rather than acting as martyrs and feeling resentful shows strength and wisdom, not weakness. We show our vulnerability at Halloween and our strength in facing our fears too. Okay, the lamp. Remembrance. I light a single candle within a lamp for you, a single flame in the darkness that reflects my heart so true. Okay. It reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those whom we did not have an easy relationship with, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. And forgiveness. Reducing burden. A wrong is done, consequences you cannot deny, but hold a grudge is to drink poison and think that the other person will die. Okay. Some heavy-heartedness may relate to old relationships or grievances. Some may relate to negative feelings we hold on to tightly about others and even lack compassion for the mistakes we have ourselves made. It is said that it takes a big person to apologize, but in many ways it takes an even bigger person to forgive. When we hold grudges, the negative energy is incredibly toxic. It is like drinking a poison and expecting the other to die. While we may harbor feelings of revenge, and to be honest, that does feel good for a while, it's important that we move those feelings along to forgiveness and release as soon as possible for our own health and well-being. If you have chosen this card, think about who it is that you could be forgiving, and that includes yourself. And that is the reading, and that is exactly 10 minutes. So that's perfect. And thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night or morning, whatever. It's kind of morning, I guess. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so thank you so much.